Hello and welcome. My name is Witty G, and I talk about odd, obscure, and nostalgic cartoons on the internet, attempting to find out what made them special to begin with. But this time we're checking out something that's a little heavier in the nostalgia, because I grew up playing Minecraft, seeing people talk about Minecraft, watching people play Minecraft, and watching YouTubers who built an entire career through the game get exposed for talking to minors inappropriately. I wonder if that'll show up in the movie. Probably not, but Jason Momoa is still trying desperately to keep controversy and Minecraft eternally linked with each other. But seriously, there's a real symbiosis between YouTube and Minecraft. Let's Players bolstered the popularity of the game, exposing how fun it could be to a worldwide audience. See, sometimes they expose things for good, in turn earning stardom and celebrity through the funny block game, not to mention Minecraft music videos and Breaking Bad Minecraft memes. I mean, the game entered into a second renaissance probably due to YouTube, and if you're tired of me saying this word already, guess how I feel. If you're feeling ambitious, take a hit of Prime every time I say it. Well, the movie is set to be released on April 4th, 2025, and the first trailer has already reached 1.6 million dislikes on YouTube. The Disney Snow White trailer didn't get that much yet, and it had to deal with culture war nonsense and the fact that it is a needless remaster of a classic title.
And you don't mess with an original.
But the trailer for this movie seems to be hated because it's coming off as a Hollywood dumpster fire waiting to be released. The live action characters aren't helping sway opinion either. Not gonna lie, this already communicates a sense of embarrassment or lack of confidence in the world and its aesthetic when they use real people as the focus in adaptations of cartoons or cartoonishly designed games. It's kind of disheartening to see Sam Witwicky as the focus in the Transformers movie instead of the Transformers type deal.
I'm sorry, what?
Do I think these stories can still have their charm? Of course, but I wanted to see a Minecraft movie. The only reason I hark on this is because based on the screenshots I had seen of this movie, this reminded me a little of Jumanji, and that made me a little worried.
When threatened,
Get out of here!
they attack.
There's a theme in the resentment towards this trailer, that being that the movie seems like a formulaic trite piece of doo-doo, especially in comparison to the fresh and unconventional game design the film is based on, as the internet seems rightfully worried. But maybe we're wrong. Maybe where we're seeing dirt, someone else is seeing diamonds. Like the creator of Minecraft himself, Notch. Bro thinks it'll be fun.
What have you been bathing in? Failure juice?
The man who was able to outbid not only Beyonce, but her and Jay-Z out of a mansion he paid $70 million for. Damn. This joint came with a candy room, tequila bar, and a car showroom. By the way, I don't think his wealth has anything to do with this. I just think this is a crazy fun fact. If he sees the bucket half full, why can't I? Here's what Moneybags had to say about his impressions of the soon-to-be released project. For a movie about a game with literally zero plot, it looks surprisingly fun. I laughed, I think, twice. Yes, the sheep got me. So if the creator feels this way, is there any need to feel anxious about what's coming out in April of 2025? Well, the many interpretations this movie has gone through and a long time in the metaphorical oven might explain why we have this reaction to what appears to be the final product. It seems the history of producers, intent, and methodology for creating this movie is an adventure in itself.
Break it down for me.
This movie was an idea pitched by Hollywood producers to Mojang since 2012, but originally it was set to be a television series. The fan film was started up via Kickstarter around the same time, but was demolished by Notch, since there was no agreement with Mojang to use the license. By 2014, we see a movie in early development under Warner Brothers, set to release in 2018, but director Sean Levy and writers Kieran and Michelle Mulroney decided to leave the Warner Brothers project. At one point, even Rob McElhenney was going to direct.
I guess I was trying to be cool or something.
He had been drawn to the film based on the open-world nature of the game, an idea Warner Brothers had initially agreed with, providing him with a preliminary $150 million budget.
Hey! Yeah, you're right. Stupid science bitch couldn't even make I more smarter.
Jason Fuchs was to write the script, with Steve Carell voicing an unknown character. But McKelney's Minecraft film slowly died on the vine due to scheduling conflicts, so he left the film in August 2018.
What?
Then Aaron and Adam Nee were tapped to rewrite the script, and the film was delayed as a result, with no director announced at that time. In 2019, we get Peter Solit as a writer and director, moving in a different direction than Rob. First he's ripped out of Deadpool, then we miss out on the McKelney cut of the Minecraft movie. Hasn't this man been through enough? April 2019, Warner Brothers scheduled the new film to be released in theaters on March 4th, 2022. In June of 2019, Allison Schroeder was hired to write the script and co-write the story with Solette. But in October 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic prompted Warner Brothers to adjust its release schedule, including removing the Minecraft film from its planned release date. Solette moved to direct Metal Lords, which aired on Netflix in April 2022. That same month, the production on the Minecraft film was announced to be moving forward without Solette and Schroeder. Now we had Jared Hess set to direct and Legendary Entertainment to co-produce through its executive Mary Parent. The film was also confirmed to be live action at this point. It was also reported that Chris Bowman and Hubble Palmer would rewrite the script. So that's like 81 rewrites at this time. Call Minecraft a basketball because it got passed around to a ton of people before finally making its shot. Hey, just wanted to take a second to thank you for not only clicking the video, but for watching it too. Big ups to you on that one. Look, we all know what's really about to happen. I'm about to share the sponsor of today's video, and it's me. Yeah, it's me. I make storyboards, shorts, and animatics, and they're all organized in this playlist. If you're looking for a laugh or a cry, some of it's pretty goofy, and some of it's kind of dark.
Look at all this money my girlfriend made just from selling fans.
Only.
That's it. Only fans. That's all she's...
No, only fans.
That's it. All she sold was fans, and she made this much money.
Hey there, son. It was on the net. I was wondering if you could tell me the site that your girlfriend sells them, OnlyFans on. I want to support her small business.
But there's only one way you'll find out how you'll feel about it. And that one way is that you gotta watch it. You gotta check it out. I got this animatic of a vampire trying to fall in love on Tinder, but he has no riz. Girl goes a little ballistic, but I still think he has a shot at finding love. The music was done by Grant Guzman, who isn't a vampire. I got a story about a clown who goes a little nuts at a kid's birthday party, but somebody pulls out a blicky, and you'll never guess what happens. And my very first storyboard I ever put together that hasn't aged well. As a reminder that you gotta start somewhere in order to get better. Basically, work till you get it.
Hey, that's the name of the show.
After you're done with this video, if you are interested in cartoons, especially weird ones with wacky looking animation, you're gonna love this. We go through the episodes, sometimes whole series, and it's all very bizarre.
Stop it!
We have a good time though, and some of those times, we even learn shit along the way.
Look, I'm a victim of educational television.
But yeah, thank you again. Anyway, we're gonna hop back into the next section. Okay, one, I want to say that it is really cool to hear a version of Magical Mystery Tour used for the movie, because I'm a huge Beatles fan, if you can't tell by that in the back. Huge Beatles fan, and Magical Mystery Tour is my favorite album, because it's just so damn weird. And I think for a game like Minecraft, which is so weird, so unorthodox, even South Park references how weird and strange of a mechanic Minecraft adds to games as a whole.
Selecting an empty well will begin you being dropped onto a beach. Now you're free to roam around and start punching trees.
Punching trees?
Why would we punch trees?
Just use your f***ing brain. How do you get wood?
For one, you don't have a goal. It is like this endless open world that you can explore, and you make the game yourself, which is incredibly unique for a gaming experience, and why Minecraft was so pivotal and was so easy to adapt for YouTube content. So it's very cool to see a musical piece that kind of captures that feeling of coming in and see this magical world. I don't already like that there's real people in this. So it's very Jumanji. I feel like with Minecraft, it's just so much of the charm is in how it looks. So I feel like doing so much with CGI to bring this world to life, to bring a Minecraft world to life with all the blocks and the cubes and the textures. It just like feels so much more like this is all on a green screen. And like, I guess it'll be on a green screen anyway, but like, I can't stand this whole bring real world people into into video game properties where they don't really belong. I think what really makes this all so ugly is the use of live action people who are not those creatures, just like kind of popping in. That's weird. It takes me out of the world, honestly. Okay, so that was a sheep. That was a sheep that got Notch. Made him fucking cackle, guy. Okay, it's very low, LOL, random humor. I mean, but we were all there for the Taylor Swift Gold Edit. We all appreciate funny wooled animals screaming and making funny noises. I can't deny that. There's part of my brain that can eats that shit up. I still laugh at fart jokes. I feel like laughing at a sheep joke. I feel like that's right on the money. And it's perfect for the demographic that's watching this primarily. They're gonna eat that shit up. Notch did. I like the pig guys. I think they look really interesting. I'm wondering why they're like out in, daytime world and not like the nether. Same with the ghastlies. I don't know if you can have those just spawn in regular, like when you guys are playing like regular or hardcore or something, if they just pop in. When I'm on normal, I've never had that happen. I have to go to the nether in order to see them. But I like the idea of an invasion or something. Maybe that could be what we're getting, is an invasion of those creatures into the daytime world, and that's why all these 4 characters have to work together to stop them. That could be intriguing. It seems pretty like straightforward, but could be interesting. I think all of those guys look pretty good. Actually, I think they look scary and menacing while also kind of having this like cuteness to them. I know it's hard to find a face like this cute, but I think that's what Minecraft sort of aesthetic does. Even in the real game, the creatures that look the most horrifying are also like adorable, right? Even the Ender Dragon is super adorable. I really hope they don't lose that adorableness when they show the Ender Dragon, which I assume is the big bad guy of this whole thing, right? Because like, what else are you gonna do in a Minecraft movie? Are you gonna save it for the sequel? And also the crafting table, just having niggas put shit together and then smash it and then boom, there we go. That's interesting. But I love the spontaneity of you push these 4 little objects together and boom, you got a fully finished boat or something. I think that's awesome. I think they captured that perfectly. I also seen the tiny little cube for the blocks. I think they should have been bigger. I do like the idea that it is a small block that you're able to put into your person. And that's how we're able to keep 64 of those stacks, is because they're that small for someone in the real world of Minecraft. I think that's a really cool idea and a great way to suspend the audience's disbelief for carrying so many objects when they're out there creating and making stuff. For the nether, I love the use of orange. I almost think it's too much orange and not enough red in this one shot. As we remember, the nether is actually a really diverse place. It's a place with multiple different biomes. I remember the bone marrow place. I remember the blue place. I remember the area where there's a bunch of like castles and stuff, and there's like booby traps. Me and my cousin would play the game, and we would both get stuck in there having to fight off creatures and like needing to like build up a little like house inside of there just so that we can like heal up and rest. I hope more than anything that they continue to have the diversity inside of the nether and not just have this like hellscape, because hellscape is interesting. We don't really see that in a lot of video game franchise movies. It's not even true. That's where Bowser lives, or it's so formulaic to see a fire world in video game stuff. Like that's usually where the last levels are going to take place. So I hope they take advantage of the diversity of this area and not just show off lava area as the last location, or just as the only display of the nether.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
We also got Jack Black, a big part of the movie. I remember when he was even revealed to be playing this right after he was announced to be in Mario and playing Bowser. I was like, there's no way this dude is doing 2 video game pieces. I'm sure he has something else better to do with his time. I thought he had a whole YouTube channel, a whole YouTube gaming channel that he had to keep up with. But instead of doing YouTube gaming, he's in YouTube gaming. Steve is such a nothing character. I'm more excited to see how they evolve this this person of Steve, because the reason he's interesting is because he is a neutral. He's supposed to be just something that the player can see themselves as. Like Notch said, this is a game with zero story. there's nothing really here to latch onto story wise, let alone character wise. And Steve is meant to be a vanilla toast type of dude, the bare bones nothing type of guy, just a fella. That's all he really is. The most interesting thing about Steve is Herobrine. So yeah, we got Steve. We got him joining up with these group of 4 in order to help them, I don't know, mind the craft. This show was just giving us visuals. It gave us nothing about the story. It gave us nothing about the characters. We don't even know any of the people's name except Steve. Once again, more LOL XD humor, which is fine. I love that every now and then. I hope the movie isn't completely reliant on that, because I think the Minecraft movie writers should have known that, like, yes, a lot of kids are going to be watching this movie, but there will be a lot of adults because of the nostalgic pool of this movie and how much of a juggernaut Minecraft has become, that they're going to also be invested in this movie and want to check it out. People like me are going to watch it to see how much they don't pander or even react to that older audience, giving them something worthwhile to watch. I'm going to enjoy that because it's going to be very funny and just going to be really stupid to watch. But there'll be people who will honestly be wanting more there, and I think they're going to be probably disappointed. So I just hope that they take it all the way with spectacle and try to be as goofy as possible. Not in a completely low XD sort of way, but in some funny ideas about what it would be like if this was turned into a movie. Like I said, already pointing out how the blocks are really, really small, therefore we can hold more of them, poking fun at like that sort of concept, poking fun at the spontaneous appearance of the objects you craft when you're using a crafting table. On the opposite side of this, we have something like Minecraft story mode, where I think it does try to take itself seriously, a little bit more seriously, while also being something that is just really fun for kids to enjoy, as well as remembering that this is about star power. It's about seeing your favorite actors on the screen, like Jason Momoa and Jack Black.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Overall, I think the Minecraft movie looks bare bones. It looks like it won't be much of anything. It'll just be standard 4 people sent into the world for whatever reason. Maybe they were cursed and sent into this video game, and now they have to get the help of Steve in order to help them get away from it. But guess what? There's an army coming, an army of evil hell creatures, and we have to build together to stop them. But they also may have something that will allow you guys to get home. So I think it'll be very, very straightforward and won't really expand or extend the Minecraft universe at all, which may be a safer option than actually investing into a story and focusing in on Steve and like Steve's adventure. Would that be more compelling? Yes, but there's also a big chance of floundering that when you could just do something that is very easy, very bare minimum, very straightforward, very like immediately this is like what stands out is a war battle sort of thing. What do they call it in anime? An isekai, basically. I think that's an easier, more formulaic way to do it, and I can totally see a company moving that way, especially when it's been tossed from one writer to one writer to one writer. So yeah, I look forward to seeing it. I think it will be a shit show. I think it will be a shit show that is very formulaic and is successful. Am I hoping for the opposite? Absolutely. Oh, this movie is amazing, and it also is able to really pull on the heart feels, is able to add more depth to the character, is able to finally give Steve a character. I hope that's all things that happen. But am I hopeful? No. Alright, so the big elephant in the room for this movie is the scattered articles talking about Momoa's on-set behavior. But spoiler alert, it wasn't good. It wasn't as benign as sending cupcakes and maybe a mouse to fellow castmates, nor as insane as sending sticky Playboys, butt beads, and used contraceptives to your fellow on-screen friends. Here's what happened. Valkyrie, a YouTuber who is making a cameo in the movie, alleged Mamoa of yelling and behaving angrily towards the crew on set. She alleged this during a Hot One style conversation with Jason the Ween. I'm gonna be cutting around some of the chewing and the silence, but check this clip out.
Worst celebrity or streamer experience. You don't have to say the name.
I will say the name.
Who's an asshole? Who's a fucking asshole?
How do I say this? So, Minecraft movie. I have a cameo. in the Minecraft movie. It's coming out. I would have to say Jason Momoa.
Really? Aquaman?
I just saw him like mistreat some of the crew, and it was pretty disappointing. It was after a very intense scene, and it was a very emotional scene, so maybe he was still in character, I don't know, but I just was kind of surprised by how he treated like some of the crew, and it was like,
what would he do? Like, he said, give me a fucking coffee.
he was just really mad at them that they weren't doing something right. The way it was like setting up like the shot and stuff, and like he was just angry, like really mad and like yelling, and so I was like, man, this is like not a good work environment. Like, I would not be happy working under these conditions.
One, it's wild to get this upset on the set of a Minecraft movie.
I'm Steve.
Like, read the room. And Valkyrie saying he might have still been in character in a heightened emotional state when he blew up is bonkers to me. Not due to her reasoning at all. She's trying to understand where in the hell this sort of behavior could have come from. It's bonkers that there is a moment in this movie that is so emotionally chasmic, it could be held responsible for what Momoa unleashed.
Okay.
Like, damn, is Jack Black going to die? How deep into the method acting rabbit hole do you gotta get to where the character Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison can get you to act like trash on and off the screen? It must be something in the fit. Bro got wigged out over a wig. I could see being driven to a bit of insanity while playing a complex character during an equally complex time period or scenario, like Jamie Foxx from Django Unchained.
Broomhilda here is my property. And I can choose to do with my property whatever I so desire. And if y'all think my price for this nigga here is too steep, what I'm gonna desire to do is...
You can see why he might have a freak out or two on set. But this is like calling the cameraman a pathetic waste of atoms and experiences on the set of the Paw Patrol movie. What are you doing?
Why?
And to yell at the crew, people just doing their jobs, or I guess in this example, not doing their jobs, is not a great look for the second biggest star associated with the project.
Okay.
This isn't the first time someone complained about this sort of behavior from Momoa. According to Screen Rant, on the set of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the actor was alleged to have been drunk on the set of the movie, and he was constantly berating Amber Heard, who reports suggested he wanted fired. He also reportedly dressed like Johnny Depp to taunt his co-star, who he mostly treated like a pariah. Once again, not the greatest of looks.
And flattering reports about the actor's behavior during filming of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom started circulating in 2023. Variety reported that Mamoa and his co-star Amber Heard quarreled on the set of Aquaman the Lost Kingdom, citing notes that were taken during Heard's therapy sessions with Dr. Dawn Hughes, a marauders hearsay in the Heard Johnny Depp defamation suit. Fans paid court fees to have these documents released, later posting them on Reddit, and they didn't paint Mamoa in a flattering light. In the notes, Heard told Hughes that Mamoa was trying to get her fired from the movie and showed up drunk or late to the film's set. One of the ways he allegedly tried to annoy her was by showing up dressed as Captain Jack Sparrow. One of the notes read, "Jason said he wanted me fired. Jason drunk, late on set, dressing like Johnny, has all the rings too."
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho.
However, an insider contacted by Variety denied these claims, and DC Films later issued a statement to Variety saying, "Jason Momoa conducted himself in a professional manner at all times on the set of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. With the DC Extended Universe about to be completely rebooted, it's unlikely that we'll ever know for sure what went down on the set of the Aquaman sequel."
I don't really think this will stop him from getting work in the future in bigger and better blockbusters. The woke mob isn't killing a career this time, but I hope he can learn to compartmentalize the rage that is building up inside of him, because no one forced him to join the DCEU when it was still not very good. That was his decision, and he shouldn't punish other people for it. Besides, I would hate for something like this to happen on the set of the next Minecraft movie. Since that's the implication of a Minecraft movie. It's saying that there will be more. Others. Many others? Few others? Who fucking knows? But you can guarantee this. The movie you will be seeing in April is not the Minecraft movie. It's just another fucking one of them. Maybe there will even be some that aren't even part of the canon of the rest. Cause a Minecraft movie really just sounds like one fucking Minecraft movie out of thousands. We live in a society.
I'm an idea.
So, I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through the comments where we can be radicalized even further to see how bad this movie is going to be. ChatGPT, write a script for a video game movie. Of course. Scene 1, Jack Black enters. This looks like those Minecraft in real life videos from 10 years ago. Hollywood, try not to squeeze out the same lifeless, soulless sludge content because cinema is dying challenge. Impossible. There ain't no way they actually had the guts to release this. Why does Jason Momoa look like he's cosplaying Dora the Explorer? That's a valid question. We also have this one, which is Minecraft literally has lore. Hollywood just chose to ignore it completely. We have not saying that Minecraft has no plot, but I don't think that plot is the same as lore. Lore is more of the background information on stuff as well as how things came to be. Usually that doesn't always get explored during a story or a feature-length film. I am almost certain you can find multiple videos on YouTube where they talk about Minecraft lore, and it's far more interesting than the typical movie we're going to be getting with this Minecraft IP turned into a feature film. There is probably a good chunk of truth to this whole Minecraft literally has lore, Hollywood just ignores it. Who knows if those elements of lore will still pop up in the movie, because there's still a chance, and I hope there is. But we do have some questions being answered, like why is the world like this? How did they get here? How did they return back to their world? Is Minecraft like a parallel universe? Do you get stuck here? You know, basic shit that you get in like a Jumanji film from the 90s. This one is one of my favorites, Steve in Minecraft. Steve in the movie. We send in video game movies back to the dark ages with this one. This trailer wasn't dropped, it escaped. Minecraft story mode could have been better content to be made for a movie. Minecraft vibe? Clash of Clans vibe? Who else feels like this should have just been an animated movie? All we wanted was the Lego movie, but Minecraft. Another product that made its name through its way to initiate creativity. That's so unique for a toy, that's so unique for a video game franchise, and that's why they were able to become juggernauts in their industries, is because they were so unlike all the other stuff that was being released at the time. They changed the way that future products would be made, and they inspired generations from that point on. It's probably just going to be another video game franchise turned into a feature-length film, missing the reason why the IP was special to begin with. So fingers crossed that this isn't awful. And if it is, let's hope it's fun. If you liked this video, leave a like. And if you didn't, leave a dislike. I appreciate you regardless for making it all the way through. I've been Witty G, and be happy, be healthy, and be kind to someone. See ya!